What is going on, beautiful people? I hope and pray that you all are doing phenomenally well. I am extremely excited to chat with y'all about a topic that I think is extremely important. And it's also a topic that can help you scale what you're doing when it comes to real estate investing. And if you can tell from the title here, we are talking about JVs. All right. So before I dive into the content, please like, subscribe, share, comment below if you get value out of this. I'm really excited to see the growth in the channel. It's making me very happy for sure. But my goal and my mission here is to make sure that I am bringing you actual steps and content and things that you can use and utilize to help you get started in real estate, scale what you're doing, and actually close deals. Okay. But anywho, let's talk about joint ventures. All right. So in this video, I want to share with you the power in joint ventures and three different ways that you can utilize this in your business right now. Okay. So, first thing, if you're wondering, Clifford, what is a joint venture? Or what is a JV? It is a joint venture. I kind of said it there a second ago, right? So basically, this is where you and another investor are coming together, working together to get the deal closed, to get it to the finish line. Okay. I want you to remember this. Real estate is a relationship based business. The more hands you shake, the more money you make. Okay. So you want to make sure that you are building powerful relationships, powerful um, networking that you can grow on. That makes sense. All right. So, number one way to joint venture, and I'll say this all three of these that I'm going to mention today, I have done all of these to help me get to where I am today. All right. Number one is a joint venture with wholesaling. This could look like a couple of different ways. So, say, for example, I have a property under contract that I'm a new real estate investor and I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I got a property under contract, right? I can come to you as an experienced investor and say, hey, can you help me find an end buyer? So I have the deal, you find the end buyer, okay? That's the value that you bring to this equation. So if you find the end buyer and I have the deal, then we can split that assignment fee 50-50. This is an incredible way for you, especially if you're a new real estate investor, to start closing deals. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're going to your local real estate investment meetups, that you're a part of amazing communities like the Real Estate Corral Investors Network, where you can partner with seasoned real estate investors that have built out a buyer's list. Okay. I think it's a huge mistake to go and spend weeks, months trying to build out a buyer's list before you even found a deal, right? Getting an end buyer is the easier part of things. Go get the deal first. And if you don't have that buyer's list built out, well, guess what? Just partner with somebody. And I'm actually saying 50-50, but remember, everything is negotiable. So you can say, hey, Clifford, I have the deal, but instead of doing a 50-50, would you be open to a 70-30 split? So you'll get 70%, I'll get 30, however you want to do it for bringing the end buyer. So it's completely negotiable. Everything's negotiable, right? I will say this, kind of playing devil's advocate here a little bit. So if you are the one with the deal, remember, it's harder to get the deal than to find the end buyer. I'm not saying that finding the end buyer isn't work. That takes a level of work too. But when I partner with somebody, if I can't find an end buyer for whatever reason, and they tell me, hey, Clifford, I have a buyer for this, then I'm going to say, okay, but we would have to do a 70-30 split or a 60-40. I'm going to push those odds in my favor a little bit, if that makes sense. Okay. But when I'm joint venturing, a lot of the times with people, if they have the deal and I'm finding an end buyer for them, I'm going to try to get 50-50. If they tell me, hey, Clifford, no, I can't do 50-50, then I completely understand, right? We'll see what makes sense based on the deal, but I'm definitely going to try to shoot for that 50-50. Okay. So I'm kind of playing both sides of the coin there. So, but everything's negotiable. Step number two, an amazing way that you can joint venture is marketing. Okay. When it comes to real estate investing, um, there's a quote that says, he that does the most marketing wins, right? So, cold calling, direct mail, postcards, um, PPL leads, all of these things take money in marketing. All right. And so I know you hear a lot of people say, hey, you can get started with no money out of pocket. Yes, you can, but sometimes it takes being a little creative. And this is one way we do it. So, when I got started, I didn't have much money for marketing. So I went to other members of the community that I was a part of and say, hey, if you pay for the marketing, I will run the leads, I will close them, we can wholesale them, and we can split the profit, right? So I have another investor that is paying for the marketing. I am taking all the leads, closing them over the phone, all of that good stuff, and getting those deals to the finish line. So they're basically acting as a more of a passive investor in that role. Okay. So this is something that you can do. So if you're somebody that has more money than you have time, go and partner with somebody that can run the leads for you. Or if you're somebody that has more time than money, find you an investor that wants to get started in the business but doesn't have the time available. So you can go to them and say, hey, you set up the marketing campaigns, I can run the leads. This is an amazing way to jumpstart every single thing that you're doing right here. I'm talking about you can literally go 0 to 100 depending on how you do this or structure this. Okay. Um, I will say when you're doing this, don't go and find a random person on the street. Okay. Just because they can. Like, be a part of a network or community. I know I said that a minute ago, but it really does make the world of difference. Okay. Um, and I'm not just saying that, it really does. You get a much higher level quality of people, or unless you have somebody that you know, like I had a friend that he knew that I was rocking and rolling in real estate. He wanted to get involved. And I said, you know what? I'm looking to launch some Facebook ads, so we sat down. I said, hey, if you want to launch the ads, pay for the marketing, I'll run the leads, we'll close the deals, and we can make some money together that way. Right. So if you know them, that might be a little bit of a different thing. All right. So that's step number two. Now, the third way that you can joint venture with somebody to really expedite what you're doing is on the fix and flip side of things. Okay. So if you're rocking and rolling, you're going full steam ahead, and you come across an amazing deal that you don't want to wholesale, or you know that you can make uh, 6 figures plus on this particular flip, well, go and find a partner that has experience flipping. Okay. So if you're new to flipping, go find somebody experienced. Now, if you're already an experienced flipper, go and find somebody that has a deal. Say, hey, send me all your deals. If you see something that looks amazing, call them up and say, hey, I'm definitely interested in this property. I can still make you a cash offer, but let me ask you, would you be open to just joint venturing on this? You have the deal, I can manage the flip, and we can split the profits once the rehab's done. So that keeps you from maybe overpaying on the property because of their assignment fee or something of that nature. There's just so many different ways that you can get creative in this industry. Okay, so I just wanted to share this with everybody to get you thinking outside of the box a little bit, and know that there's a whole lot of gray area that we can play in. All right, so Let me know in the comments below which one of those ways excites you the most about joint ventures, right? Is it with the wholesaling? Is it with the fix and flips? Or what about having somebody paying for your marketing while you close the leads, right? Let me know in the comments. Also, I have my February masterclass coming up, or the next masterclass. Just click on the link below. This is a live training, and I'm going to be sharing with y'all some of the things that I'm changing this year in our business in 2025. It's a live interactive training. Click the link below. I will see y'all there, but y'all have a blessed one.